This is Tantor right after Atlanta United's 3-0 victory over Orlando. This is by far the most dominant Atlanta United performance since 2018. It also gives Coach Gonzalo Pineda his first victory with Atlanta, so it's really good. The biggest difference that I saw tonight, strictly speaking, was that we weren't playing the ball negative anymore. We played at a faster pace. We used to have what I would call pedestrian possession. We didn't have that anymore. They moved the ball quickly, 1 and 2 touches. When we did dribble, we were going forward. Very little negative play. If there's one thing Pineda did is eliminate that negative play, hey, he gets my vote for Coach of the Year, because I absolutely despise all that negative play that we had under Heinze, in some sense Valentino, and of course the dreaded one that we don't speak his name before that. So we didn't have Joseph, we didn't have Hernandez, we didn't have Bello, we didn't have Robinson to start the game because they were out on that international league. I thought Orlando would kill us, but not the case. Orlando, it looked like they were tired. They just didn't show up and didn't do very well. George Campbell, he scored his first goal in MLS, and it's the first goal of the game on a header off a corner that we had. It was incredible that Campbell got that. Barco was on all night long. He had a direct kick that they ended up calling an own goal on DK, but really and truly it was a blistering shot by Barco. Fantastic. And in the second half, Barco went 1v4 on Orlando and beat the backup keeper to the near post. Absolutely one of Barco's best games in Atlanta United uniform, so hats off to him. I have nothing negative to say. I mean, even my whipping post that I love to pick on, Brad Guzan, he only had 9 turnovers, and most of them were in the second half when he was just trying to kill time. So really and truly, he was just killing time. He had an excellent game. He only had 2 saves, but that's his best games when he doesn't have to make a save and he's managing a game, cutting off crosses. He does that very well. It's when you need him to make a big save that he doesn't do it. But Brad Guzan had a great game. Even a guy that I call the doormat, Rosetto. Rosetto was very good. So it's just like we had 11 show up and 11 play well. It looked really good. Having Sosa out there again tonight was huge. He just ties everything together. He ties the defense in with the offense. He keeps his head up. He makes the right passes. So Sosa was fantastic out there also. And then what can we say about Araju? That guy, he has so much quality, it's not even funny. And for the first time in MLS history, Nani was out on the pitch and wasn't the best player on the pitch. And I think that kind of threw him for a loop there. That, hey, there's a guy out here that's better than me. And yes, Araju is better than Nani. And that, if you see some of my comments, I thought Nani was the best player in MLS. I think he's an MVP candidate, and he should probably win MVP because I think he is the best player. But Araju has more talent than him, and he just needs to put it together and start scoring. But he creates so much havoc with the defense on the other team. He's opening up Barco, opening up Moreno. Moreno was very good. He just couldn't get a ball on goal. He had a bunch of shots. He didn't do it. Let's get straight to my stats. We had 62% possession, 17 shots on goal. As I said, Gazan had 2 saves. Hey, we fouled tonight, which is good. We had 10 fouls out there. We did pick up 3 yellow cards, which Sosa can't play the next game, and that's going to hurt us. But Franco and Campbell picked up some, which means when they're beat, hey, just go ahead and get the yellow card. It's a professional foul. It's the game. Do that more. Loved everything I saw. We played very well. Got a 3-0 victory, which is what we deserve. And we'll see you Wednesday night in Cincinnati.